Thank you for coming. And today we are going to talk about goodwill. And I hope you all have this small, tiny piece of paper. Do you have those? Can you show me this? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anybody without such a piece of paper? Okay. Good. So this is something that we call the wheel. So the idea is that this is a wheel of the goodwill, and it's about your goodwill, and it's about my goodwill, and it's about the goodwill of all of us speakers tonight. And we have had experience, like practical physical experience, in more than 30 countries. And as we speak of virtual or digital experience, we have experience like my experience. My name is Yasen. I'm pleased to be met by you, and pleased to meet you also. I have experience in more than 160 countries. It's because we live in the digital age, and also because we are actually working with these devices, like the iPhones and the iOS and the iPads. And we are on the YouTube. And practically on Facebook, we've been contacting more than 1.5 million Bulgarians, and that's only for the last 12 months, but also through the iOS and the YouTube, we've been in contact with maybe more than 10 million, and it's in 160 countries through the Apple iOS platform. So we're going to talk, and we hope that what we share today is as good as it is for us. Why? Because most of us want to get ahead in their game. Like, this is our career, and this is our income. And most of us need the money, right? Who needs the money? Can you show me? Okay, good. I also need the money. And, you know, when you're about volunteering, you can have a $0 income, but also you can be in the lower income part. And then you can grow to 1,000, and volunteering is not limited to your income. Because you can start when you're 0 while you're a student, and then you can reach 1 million or even 1 billion. And the best volunteers in the world are billionaires, you know that? Okay, so what we're going to share, like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, they're also volunteering. They're not also the richest guys in the world. Like even Warren Buffett is volunteering. You know Warren Buffett? Okay, you do, hopefully. So what we are speaking about is tested and validated, and it's about goodwill. And we have something like tonight, we have 3 speakers, and these are Yasen, this is Momchil. Momchil, can you say hi to everyone? Hi. And everybody, okay? And this is also Nikolay. Okay, and our girl, our lady girl, can you just stand up, okay? And this is Maria. Okay, and we'll have something like 4 perspectives and 4 pieces of experience. And we would like to give it to you and to share it. And in a way, I'll be the moderator of that. And we are thankful for the opportunity to share this best advice. And we hope that as we are being successful, it's not a single time thing, but it's a constant thing. We hope that it's like the wheels are turning, okay? It's like your best vehicle, like your best loved car, and it's moving, and it's going forward. So hopefully it will work for you. And for me personally, it has been working for the last dozen of years. And we have had a foundation based in Sofia, in Bulgaria, for 12 years now. It's called Bulgarian Children Foundation. And this Bulgarian Children Foundation is working with the government and non-governmental organizations, and also it's operating now in more than 20 countries. And also what is happening is by the grace, mercy, and friendship of AIESEC. So let's give him a hand. Let's give them a hand. And also it's happening because of the Youth Business Club. These are Momchil and Nikolay. And can you give this to Marco? Yes. Okay. Nice to meet you, man. Okay, so what we are doing is working and it's working in the educational platform, but it's also working for the administration. So what we're trying to tell you is just one sentence. Please always volunteer. Okay, I know that you know that, and here is why you are here. But please never stop volunteering. Why? Because the wheels are turning. Because as you get higher in your game, you tend to forget about volunteering. But volunteering is about your personal development, and it's about your personal charity, and it's about your personal contribution to the world. And what we are doing tonight and today, we are going through some perspectives. I hope it's working. Okay, I'll use my iPad. So as we are trying to speak, we are impressing and emphasizing on the essence of volunteering. So the essential volunteering is your spirit, and that's your goodwill spirit. Like, it's not about free work, but it's about what you can do, and it's about your best. So giving your best is the essence of volunteering. And you can volunteer in your job, and you can volunteer here at the university, and also you can volunteer for the non-profit organizations, the NGOs, but you can practically volunteer everywhere. And that's a great chance for you. And as you go along, you'll be able to volunteer more and more. And can you just raise your hand who has experience in volunteering already? Okay, the room? Okay, maybe 70% of the room. So you can do volunteering wherever you go, around the place, or around our globe. And it's practically what you'll be doing on different levels. And it's material and financial, like from the bottom up, and it's going up to the spiritual. So some of you maybe know that you can have, even in some religious places, volunteering, and practically it's a mid place, like middle ground, between the material and the spiritual. But it's not about doing some good work, and it's not about agriculture, and it's not doing some free community work. It's practically about you giving your leadership spirit to the world. And it's working everywhere. And you know what is most searched for in the world? What is most searched for is, they say, human capital or quality people. You know that? Yeah. They're looking for quality people. Thank you. And as they are looking for quality people, they need them everywhere. And this should be you. And what we are trying to emphasize here is you can be provided with the essential ethics and motivation. And if you know that, you'll be able to volunteer at your 40s, at your 50s, in your 50s, and then in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and hopefully after you reach 100. And it's based on your core values. It's not about free work, it's about your core values. And it's not about my core values or what the company you're working for or the organization or the project you are supporting core values are. It's about your core values, because these are what is going to last. It's not about what they think is good, it's about what you think is good. And today, I'm just talking to the leader in you. So what we are speaking tonight is called leader to leader. So it's not about me being the leader and having some opportunities like taken care of and used, but also it's about you, the leaders. So I will ask you to do something. Please raise your right hand, okay, and say, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. Okay, just touch your heart and say, I'm a leader. Okay, so I, the leader, am speaking to you, the leaders, okay? You agree? You're the leaders. Okay, now I'll just ask you to play this game with me. So you just go around with your finger and you say, you're a leader. To everybody here, you're a leader. You're a leader. You're a leader. Okay, you are a leader. So if you want, you are a leader. Okay. Because why? Because people tend to think that it's about hierarchy, but it's not about hierarchy. It's about being the leader inside. If you are a leader inside, you're able to deliver leadership. And volunteering is about leadership. It's not about anything else, okay? It's about leadership, but it's leadership in development. So you are a leader like in your 20s, but hopefully you'll be a leader in your 40s. And I really hope that volunteering is your vehicle to advance leadership. So this is what we're doing. We're talking leadership to you, but you are the leader platform. And it's like a leadership incubator. We want you to volunteer all places in your life because it's a vehicle for your integrated development. And it's about you becoming a better leader. And volunteering is the best thing ever. Horizontal, there is a typo there. Horizontal, I'll fix it later. Horizontal means that you're with your equals. Like these are your colleagues, or these are your co-students. Okay? But also, it's about everybody being a friend in the world. So volunteering is the best that you can have in the world because the world is full of friends. But you'll know it only if you volunteer. If you go for the salary, if you go for the, for the pay job, it's okay. That's great. Great to have money, great to be rich, great to go for the income or for the profit. But it's very good to have friendships all around the place. And leadership provides it. Vertical, it means that that's a normal organizational structure, like most of you know probably. Like this, and 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 this. This is a normal org chart, okay? And normally you start where? You start here, right? So what vertical integration and vertical leadership means is that you start from here, but you can have immediate friendship to the highest of levels. Okay? So it's the shortest distance in your career path. It's not about you working in 20 years or in 40 years just to gain status. It's immediate vertical integration. And it means all levels. Because if you are in volunteering, everybody is your friend. And I know it from personal experience, because if you become a person of goodwill, which I hope you already are, then you're a friend to everybody. You're a friend to the founder, and also you're a friend to the management, and you're a friend to the leadership. Even if everybody doubts you, and if they doubt your skills and your expertise, you'll be good at that, okay? And you just check it. So this is what you have in your hands, hopefully, and we hope that you really use that. Tomorrow you have this online on SlideShare, and we'll send you some links. So just to go around the clock for you, I'll be fast. It's about going from 12 o'clock. It's about dreaming and talking and doing. So we want you to dream. Okay, we want you to dream, because volunteering starts from dreaming. It's not about moving somebody else's stuff around. It's about you dreaming, and it's about you talking about your dream, about you doing things. In Bulgarian, both. And then you have the how, and the how is the process of volunteering. What we are trying to stuff in 15 minutes is like tens of hours of lectures and workshops. But if you look at the how part, this is to your right, like to 3 o'clock, you get how through the planning process, through communicating process, and through the realization or the realizing process. So you materialize your volunteering. And then if you go to 5 to 7, you see where. Where is a place to volunteer? Now, you can do the normal idea is that you do non-profit organization volunteering and non-governmental volunteering. But we have a lot of experience in governmental volunteering. So you don't need to become a politician to be able to work with the government. You can volunteer in the government and you can work with them. And then you can have the corporate volunteering. And the corporate volunteering, for most of you, maybe is a career plan. So in corporate circles, it's very good for you to volunteer before you enter the corporation. And this is a good way to know everyone. And then you can go higher and wider through the volunteering process. And then if you just go to 9 o'clock, you see the lower management, the middle management, because normally you start in the employee, like base of the structure. And then you go middle and upper management. Practically, if you are a leader, you'll be able to conduct everyone. And you are able to contribute to everyone, like from the lowest to the highest place in every company, in every organization. So what we have is you are giving your best, and it's like you donating to the world. And you can say, who am I to contribute? But yes, you are the person. And then what are you contributing? You're contributing your capacity and your resource. And you are in your potential phase now, but when you volunteer, you're able to deliver. And then you get more and more able, and your contribution starts to be more and more practical. Okay, so what we got here is a very interesting project that if you're interested in, we can just help you get participation. And I hope that with our friends, with the Youth Business Club and with the AIESEC, we'll be able to do this brand lab. So it's about you developing your volunteer projects on the basis of business incubators and startups and accelerators. Because the best you can have is a volunteer brand thing going on. And it's the wheels of inner development. That's inner, this is your emotions, and this is your mentality. And social is the outer place. We need social development, but social development is a function of inner development. And practically, this is what you become. You become a why person, and why person is a person that has deep motivation. And this is the essence of your goodwill. That's your best essence and best resource. And then you become a why person, you can increase your what's. Like what's your car, like your best apartment, your best social status. And most of us want the more money thing, like, okay, we need more influence, we want more influence. And then through volunteering and through goodwill, you have more and better chances, and then you have more career chances, and you have growth and contribution chances. Then you'll be able to advance faster. So what can you volunteer? As you can see on the slide, you can volunteer always your time, always. It doesn't matter if you're in Asia, or you're in Florida, or you're in Germany, Bavaria. You can always donate your time, your space, so you have a space, and your situation. You can always deliver some volunteer work. And what is more important, not only yourself, but you also deliver your friendships, like your relationship. Like if I'm a friend to Martin, and to Momchil, and to Nikolay and Daniel, they are my friends, you know? And when I volunteer, they also volunteer. So most of you come in circles, and we develop in circles, like family and friendship and everything. So it's about donating your circle of friendships also. And most important in your life is your mind and your spirit. Like this part here is your spirit part, and then your mind. And people are not interested in you giving your volunteering body, okay? Body follows. If you are present in your mind and present in your commitment, well, that's fantastic. So your best will comes after you improve your goodwill. But your goodwill is the best chance that you ever had. So best will, best intention, best passion, ability, ethics, and purpose. Why guys always win over the what guys. You are in the age of what's. So you are, what are we going to do tonight, okay? Or what are we doing Friday night? Or what are we doing in the United States or in Asia? But if you become, why are we going there? Or why are we doing this? Then you'll be the guys that win over the what guys. So you'll be more and better motivated, and you have permanent motivation. In your 50s, you'll look better than in your 15 years, okay, in your teens. So volunteering is about interchanging, it's about giving and receiving. And it's about constantly repeating cycles of experience. So what is very important about volunteering is that you have your autonomy, okay? And autonomy, it means that you are the person that decides. Okay, you are who decides. It's not about what the company wants, or about the NGO, or about the family that you go to, or about the small business enterprise that you volunteer to. You decide. What you decide to give, it's what you give. Okay, they can't get what you're not giving. So it's you that decide. And it's very important to know that, Because you improve, and as you improve, your autonomous attitude improves also. And this is a favorable evolution, which means that when you decide it's your best chance and everybody wants to do what they want to do, right? And that's the fastest way for you to develop. You only gain through volunteering and multiple places, times, and teams. Like when you volunteer, everybody is your friend and you can go many, many places, right? Multiplayer mode, it means this is group thing and it's a group leadership thing. But also, if you just think about it, it's the fastest way to multiply, like 10x. 10x means 10 times more, or even 100x. Because when you're volunteering, you are giving your best. Nobody can say you cannot work after hours. It's about what you do, okay? And then that's the multiplier factor. And the multiplier is your best shot ever. Multiplier factor. Multiplier, can you say multiplier? Multiplier. And then multiplier. Multiplier. I like multiply. Okay. Regional, local, global. You know more, you love more, and you live more. That's the best when we are speaking about the essence of goodwill. You'll be seen more. That means recognized and being recognized and respected. You'll be seen more, like heard more, you'll be felt more, loved more, respected more, and recommended more. Which means that you'll go places that otherwise you'll never see. You'll go levels that you'll never see otherwise. Okay, well, Danny is supportive of that. So you'll go to places you never dreamed of. To me, it's like a dream come true, and I have, a long time of experience of surpassing my goals and my dreams. So if you're volunteering, you'll get more than you can ever pay for, and that's a true thing. In the end of the lecture and of the panel, we'll have some Q&A. So I'll be fast now. And yeah, that's me. Bulgarian Children Foundation. You can just type on the Facebook. That's the way my name is like spelled, Yasen. But I'll just ask you to write a personal message because I have several hundreds of invitations going and waiting. So I may be able, or I may not be able to see your friendship request. So once again, multiplier, best will, and then Australia, Africa, Europe, Asia, America, everywhere. I'll ask you for the last thing before Momchil comes, right? It's your time? Okay, good. So I'll ask you to say with me the three E's of your best goodwill and volunteering. So first E is our emotion. Second D is our energy. And third E is our experience. So these are the three E's for all of us. So let's go together with that, and that'll be in the end of my part. E, emotion. Emotion. Okay. Energy. Energy. And experience. Experience. Thank you, guys.